New at 5, a man charged with posting a step-by-step plan on how he would carry out a mass shooting at a University of Tulsa football game is headed to trial next year.
He is also charged with cyber stalking at least 2 TU professors. Fox 23 weekend anchor Rick Marinon has reported on this case since the start back in 2019. He's live at the Tulsa County Courthouse with what took so long to get a trial date set. Rick.
Well, think about what happened shortly after summer 2019. We had the pandemic and this building's operations were impacted, but also there was another major case involving the defendant that had to be wrapped up before they felt comfortable moving forward. That case is now wrapped up and they say we are good to go with this one. Despite sending a letter to a Tulsa County judge saying he was ready to plead guilty and, quote, get it over with, Chris Barnett is headed for trial next February. Barnett is charged with posting a step-by-step plan of how he would cause a mass shooting at a TU football game in the summer of 2019, and then comparing it to the writings of former football star O.J. Simpson, who wrote a controversial book about the murder of his wife called If I Did It.
Delay often benefits the defense is the old adage, but in this particular case, I'm not particularly concerned about the delay for our evidence. The witnesses are cooperative. They want to see justice, and regrettably, they remember this very acutely because of the harm that it had on them.
Tulsa County 1st District Attorney Eric Graylis says the case has taken so long because of the pandemic, and also they wanted another case involving Barnett where he shot a process server to finish. The Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals upheld Barnett's 32-year sentence for that shooting, and Graylis says that meant they were clear to proceed on the TU case.
This case had been passed for many years at his attorney's request and my request to allow that to conclude.
In addition to the mass shooting plot, Barnett is also charged with cyber stalking at least 2 TU professors who he blames for getting his then fiance, now ex-husband, kicked out of the school's drama program just a few credits shy of graduation. During a preliminary hearing, one of the professors tearfully said she moved out of her dream home and gave up her love of gardening because Barnett allegedly paid strangers online a bounty if they got photos of her in her private life. Barnett has always claimed his speech is protected and he was doing legal research. After going through more than 100 motions filed by Barnett acting as his own attorney, Tulsa County District Judge David Gooten told Barnett to focus on the case before him and said Barnett feels the entire thing is a way for him to occupy his time in prison, saying, quote, you think this is funny and it's some kind of game. When asked if he wanted a trial before a jury or just the judge, Barnett says he feels the district attorney's office is going to try to appeal to the emotions of a group of people as opposed to just sticking to the facts of the law. So he says he hasn't made up his mind yet as to what he would like to do in the future. But some kind of trial will happen in February. Live at the Tulsa County Courthouse covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marinon, Fox 23 News.